Are you still using your personal account or plan to use your personal account to receive payments for your business? Come close. You may think this is harmless and convenient, but if I told you that just this single habit may risk a lot of millions in tax penalties and trigger a tax audit. Yes, it's that serious. A lot of business owners have reached out to me with speculations that using your personal account to receive money for your business will save you from paying huge taxes when it comes to the new Nigerian Tax Act that is taking effect from 1st of January 2026. A lot of people have had that conversation. A lot of my consulting sessions, a lot of my one-on-one with my clients, a lot of people have raised this concern and raised this question. But that is why I'm making this video. So if you follow me to the end of this video, I will be explaining and exposing you to risks that is involved in using your personal account and what you need to do in order to pay the minimum tax possible based on the tax law and within tax net. When you mix personal and business transaction in the same bank account, you make it impossible to identify which transaction is personal and which one is business related. And you know what happens? Personal income tax comes in. When it comes to personal income tax is taxed as graduating rates, as I have clearly computed in this video you can see here. So you can click and watch how this personal income tax is fully computed. But then, this is what happens. Most of the times when you use your personal accounts to carry out business transactions, those transactions are captured as personal income. And in the coming days, in the coming years, in the coming week, but very soon, the government is going to implement a full-scale compliance with personal income tax. When you want to register your vehicle, you have to present your personal income tax certificate. When you want to probably register a bank account, or when you want to do any regulatory compliance or government registration in time to come, you need to present your personal income tax certificate. Let's look at a scenario where you are a business owner. You have been using your personal account for business for so long. Apart from the fact that using your personal account for business purpose, it's a crime. It's a crime punishable by the law, because of course the government expects that every business should operate a business bank account. So using a personal account to operate or receive money for businesses is tax evasion, and it is a crime. So the second point now is the point and the issue of paying huge personal income tax. As I said earlier, very soon, in the coming days, in the coming weeks, in the coming months, definitely the government is going to implement personal income tax on a full scale, where if you want to register a vehicle, you need your personal income tax clearance, like I stated earlier. If you want to register anything or any compliance that has to do with individual compliance that will make your life easy to live and operate in Nigeria, you need to present your personal income tax. So let's take a situation where you are a business owner and you have received up to 1 billion naira in your personal account for transactions that relates to your business. So then you need a personal income tax clearance to be able to register a vehicle or carry out high-end business or compliance. Then the tax office requests for your bank statement in order to assess you for personal income tax. The problem here is personal income tax on personal income is charged on the income and not on profit. The only allowable expenses when it comes to personal income are expenses that relate to pencom, if you are remitting pencom, and other statutory allowable deduction as per payroll. So in this instance, you do not comply with those other statutory deductions, and then your personal income will be charged based on the income that flows into your business. As at that, it will be quite impossible to prove that these particular expenses relate to your business. And then to a significant extent, even if you are able to prove that these expenses relate to your business, then you fall into the trap of tax evasion, which is a crime. So any which way it is, you will not be able to escape the wrath of the tax law, either by paying huge personal income taxes, or you face penalties and of course even imprisonment for tax evasion. So you may think it's quite smart using your personal account to operate business transaction, but believe me, it is a trap and it's more risky to go that route. So what if we look at a possibility of incorporating a limited liability company and taking advantage of the incentives that are available for small companies to operate, and of course many other incentives in between the tax law that can help you pay the minimum taxes possible. And that's where we come in as consultants. At Cruisewise Consulting, we can help you look at your taxes, assess your taxes, prepare your accounts, and ensure that you pay the minimum taxes possible within the tax law. You don't have to run away from tax. Taxes is what he has come to stay. According to Benjamin Franklin, the two certain things on earth are death and taxes. And one of my friend always say, after God na government. So of course you can't run away from these taxes. All what you need to do is to ensure that you're on the right side of the law, but deploying our services as Cruisewise Consulting to be able to pay the minimum taxes possible within the tax law. I'm looking out for you. Reach out to us on the number displaying on your screen. Let's help you sort out your taxes. See you on the next one.